So hey guys, welcome to a brand new video. Today we are at a brand new location, and that is Stella Nova Resort at Universal. The brand new hotel just opened last week. I'm staying for one night for a quick stay, but I'm so excited. I'm looking at Epic Universe across the street. There's a brand new hotel. Let's explore. So before we go check out the inside, let's flash back to me arriving, because you have to see this drive into the resort. Well guys, this is very surreal, getting to drive into a brand new piece of Universal property that I've never been on before. It's been a long time since I could say that. And there's a new sign over here. This is crazy, but we are turning it into Stella Nova Resort. Or at least in theory we are. I hope we are. This is a whole new area. Let's go check it out. Gosh, look at Helios over there. This is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Like, my brain right now. We are right at the entrance of Epic Universe. Oh my gosh, this is cooler than I was expecting it to be. Oh my gosh. You can see so much. Helios over there looking amazing. I can see the Kronos right there. And there is Stella Nova that we're pulling into. Wow. I think it just hit me that we're gonna have a brand new theme park here later this year. Like that is wild. Well, if you know me, you know I love space, and you can't tell me this entrance doesn't look like there's a UFO parked right in front of it. So I already have a great first impression. Let's go ahead and go in and check out my room. Okay, so I'm in the room. I have some very strong positive first impressions of this room. There's also some negatives, but first impression walking in, the feel of it, everything about the resort, it really does give you that space capsule vibe, and this room is so cozy. I am in love with the vibe of this room. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a full room tour and you can check it out for yourselves. But let me tell you, the feel of being here is so cozy. I think partially it's the time of day of when I checked in, which was right at check-in time at 4 p.m. It's January, so the light is low. I ended up with a pool view. I didn't pay for a pool view, and this is one time where I'm actually disappointed about having a pool view because I wanted the standard view. The standard view, you get to see Epic Universe. That's the theme park nerd in me, that I wanted to be facing that way so I could see the theme park. But they gave me a free upgrade to a pool view, so it is what it is. That's the struggle. For everyone else, I'm sure they'll be happy to see the pool, and let me give you this tour. Okay, so this is room 9093. As you can see, we're on the top floor. And when you first walk in, obviously, this hotel just opened a week ago today. So it is pristine, it is clean, it smells new. It just has brand spanking new written all over it. So we have this white wood laminate floor. You have a full-length mirror right when you walk in. Very nice curved edges. They're going for a cozy here. And then you have this partition, which allows you privacy if you want it, but it doesn't block off the room in the meantime if you're not using it, which is very nice. You have 2 queen beds in the standard room. And look at this detail. You guys know I love Aventura. And I love the rooms there, but there's something about the partial window that makes it just feel cozy. It does feel like a little bit like a cruise ship or a spaceship, a starliner, if you will. I'm not quite sure what these are. Those are just details. But you have your 2 queen beds. I think this is genius. You still get the drawers like you get at Aventura, but instead of just a whole bunch of counter space, having this bench seating, genius. A little table. When I get food to go and eat at Aventura, you kind of have to pull a desk chair up to the drawers, and it doesn't work very well. This is great. You get a little table, the lounge. You have a little fridge here, somehow. Yep. Your standard little fridge, coffee maker, ice machine, the usual there. I haven't opened this yet, but this is the closet. Again, very standard. Your safe, an iron, some hangers. Nothing too surprising there. That smells like brand new paint and wood. Kind of smells like I'm in IKEA. And then panning over here, you have your bathroom area. Ta-da! Very similar to Aventura, where you have some cubbies, your sink, a very nice mirror with some makeup lighting to it, and motion sensor lights in the bathroom apparently, because this just turned on. So again, this is very similar to Aventura. The bathroom style, the shower style, pretty much a carbon copy, I think. You've got your Stella Nova Cosmic Ember products. Looks very nice. And what else? What else am I missing? Oh, how about this giant TV, much larger than the TV at Aventura, I believe. It seems larger to me. And then, of course, we have the view. I think this is going to be a little bit better to show you slightly later in the day because the sun is facing right here and reflecting off of everything. But there is the pool. And because we're facing the pool, we have the view of the Orlando Convention Center. We have SeaWorld off in the distance, so you can see SeaWorld's roller coasters. And apparently some apartments that are going to be really close to this hotel. Yeah, and I believe that's Universal Boulevard. That's down there if I'm not turned around on where I am. They are currently doing construction here, so this is one of the downsides, is that I could definitely hear the construction noise happening as we speak. I don't know how much is picking up on the camera. They're going to stop, obviously, once the workday ends, so not the biggest deal. Not a bad view of the pool. Pool is a little boring. Just a oval. Nothing too exciting compared to some of the other Universal pools, that's for sure. But here's a pool bar down there. Lots of seating. Splash pad. And I'm sure we'll go check that out a little later. But for me, the biggest part of it is just the cozy feel. From the lobby when you first walk in to standing here right now, there's something very cozy about the color palette, the hard floors with this little bit of rug to it. The cloth wall. I love Aventura, but this is just the slightly more theming to the cozy factor of Aventura that I think I would pick this over the Surfside hotels immediately. Just being here, like being in the room for 5 minutes, I think I would pick this over the Endless Summer Resorts. No questions asked. However, the true test is going to be the other amenities. So how is the restaurant? Right now, the menu looks like it's going to be fantastic, but it's week 1 of the resort. How long will that menu last? And 2, how are the buses getting from here to the theme park? Wasn't sure if I was going to test that on this trip, but I think I'm going to. Now I'm going to wait because right now, if it's 5 o'clock, almost 5 o'clock, the roads are going to be crazy. I'm going to give it a little time to give it a fair review, but once rush hour's over, I'm going to give it a try and head over to CityWalk, see what's happening over there, and check out the buses, see how long it takes to get from here to the theme parks, because this is right across from Epic. So we're on a different part of Universal property. We're not as close to the original parks, and just see what it's like to get over there. But so far, great first impression. So that's my first impressions of the room. Let's go check out the lobby. Let's check out the gift store. Just see what's happening downstairs and get a feel for what else this hotel has as far as amenities. So here's your view of the hallways. I am pretty far down the end of this hallway, but this carpet is something else. Very pretty. And I've also heard that floor 3 has a really cool starry ceiling that we have to go check out. So we're gonna go do that too. So this hotel is great, but man, Helios over there, Grand Helios, looks amazing. Like, that is a stunning, stunning hotel. It is very far away from here, and this is a wide lens camera, so it looks even farther. But I'm looking at the back of Super Nintendo and Helios over there. It looks so pretty in the sunlight. I feel like we have to go look at these tiles up close because everyone else is, and they're just so pretty. It looks magical. It really does. I have to look at these up close. Wow. Look how vibrant. I wonder how they will fade in the Florida sun over time. Very curious to see how these hold up, because the Florida sun is no joke. I feel like this door is part of the attraction of staying here, so I gotta wait for it. Gotta take the fancy door. Here we go. Gotta have that first impression, right? And there you have it. Welcome. It is a very neat feeling when you first walk in, for sure. Well, the store's right here, so we might as well just go check that out to start, right? Well, we've got Epic Universe stuff right off the bat. Oh, your Epic Universe. And they've got all your swim stuff if you forget your swimming gear. Oh, here's the Dark Universe goodies. There's the Spirit jersey. The coffee mug, I haven't seen that yet. And there's the shirt. So far, nothing jumping out at me for that stuff. We've got the How to Train Your Dragon goodies. We've got the Nintendo goodies. And of course, Harry Potter, because it wouldn't be Universal without Harry Potter at this point. Right across from the store, you've got the Nova Bar. Has a similar feel to it as Aventura, just a whole lot larger. And then let's take a little detour and check out the pool, which is hopping. Well, there's your fitness center right there if you want to work out while you're on vacation. This is about the extent of what I'm going to show over the pool today, because it is January and I don't think there's anything at the Galaxy Bar I want on this trip either. So we're going to check the regular menu first, and plus copyright music out here makes it difficult. And then over there you have Terra Luna, the sister resort that's not open yet. Okay, heading back through the lobby, we're going to cut through here and check out the restaurant, which is the Cosmos. Oh, this is two separate things. This is your grab and go, the Cosmos Market. 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. currently. Got grab and go sandwiches and salads, classic turkey BLT, ham and cheese, some actual really pretty looking salads. That looks like some sort of chia pudding, maybe. We've got some beverages of the alcoholic variety and non-alcoholic variety. Ooh. We've got ice cream and some grab and go pastries. Some snacks. There's your refillable cups. A nice little variety of things if you didn't bring anything for your room. But I'm interested in something a little more substantial than that. I'm heading over here to the cafe. Okay, so here's where you're gonna order, and then you pick up over here. It is a much smaller dining area than I was expecting. This is not, like, there's a lot of tables here, but it's not a very large space for how many rooms are at this hotel. So I am surprised. So here's the current hours as of January. Here's what we're looking at. This is dinner time. So let's see. Okay guys, this is an insane deal. This is a side of mac and cheese for $7. This is easily a full portion of a meal, and I can almost guarantee there's no way they're gonna leave this at $7. It was $7 for this mac and cheese, which is a pretty substantial bowl. I don't know if you can tell. And then this soda, which is like a small soda, was $5. $7? $5. Now this is refillable, obviously, so they're gonna jack up the price. But like, that's wild. So we're gonna see if it's any good. But for $7, that is fantastic. And I think the menu here is way better than the other resorts. Because I love Aventura, except for their food. Their food is terrible. Like, the Aventura food court is embarrassing. Like, for such a nice hotel, the food there is just not it. So this menu is way better. Whoever made this menu should definitely help Aventura out. Aventura needs some love because there's a lot of good things on this menu, or at least they sound really good. So I'm gonna have this now. I'm probably gonna come back and get something late tonight. It's like right at 5 o'clock now. So I'm gonna have some mac and cheese now, and then probably come back and get a different entree later because there's just too many things I wanna try. So late tonight, another meal. I don't normally eat this much food, but it's new. There's too many things to try. So let's try this mac and cheese and see if it's any good. Okay, update. It's pretty bland. It's not the cheesiest. It's not got that much flavor. I got some salt to put on it. That's gonna help it. The breadcrumbs are great. It's a huge portion. Could use a lot more cheese flavor. It's pretty bland. I want to love it, but there needs to be a little more flavor to it. but for $7, I mean, can't be too mad. Back in the room, the motion detector lights turned on as I walked in, and it is just so cozy. These lights that come on over here, I love this so far. Way better than the endless summer resorts. Here's the view at this point. Looking beautiful out. Multiple helicopters going by. Pool looks chilly. But I am going to change into something a little warmer because now that the sun is down, it's getting pretty chilly out there. And I'm going to try to take a bus to CityWalk and see how that goes. Okay, so this bus just got here and dropped off a bunch of people. So for science, I'm going to stay and wait and see how long it takes for the next bus. So I'm going to time it once it leaves and see how long it takes for the next one to arrive for science. Well, this made my test interesting. So this is the first bus that was still here when I walked up. That was 3 minutes ago. And this bus driver went on break. But there are 2 other buses pulling in at the moment. So we're gonna see what they do. They're doing the loop around. So I'll probably just get on this first one now that I know that there was another bus 3 minutes behind. So one way or another, I'm heading to the park now. We are leaving and heading to CityWalk. Okay, 6:39, so 12 minutes to get to CityWalk. So Island's closed at 6 tonight, and Universal's closing at 7. It's 6:40, so most people are leaving. So I'm gonna chill in CityWalk for just a little bit, let all these people leave. I thought I saw some Mardi Gras stuff coming up here for Coconut. Cursed Coconut Club is on the way. Coming soon. Also, there's some sort of private event that's rented out the parks, which is why the park's closed early, but it's also, they're having that whole section of CityWalk is closed off. But this is what I care about anyway. Coming soon, February 1st through March 30th. Wednesday through Sunday starting at 5 p.m. There you go. Cursed Coconut on the way. Right now it says closed, but soon we'll have a nice Mardi Gras themed Coconut Club, and that makes me happy. Sometimes when I come to CityWalk, I just like to do a lap around. It's a nice place to get some steps in, and that mac and cheese is very filling, so I want to do some laps. I've already decided I was crazy to think that I would possibly get a second meal tonight. I was bonkers. I don't know what I was thinking. That's not happening. So I had the mac and cheese, and now I am doing some laps around to get some steps in before heading back to the resort. And lots of people leaving because the park just closed. Also, there's a new park loop apparently. Don't know how I feel about that because the old park loop had been there for 20 plus years, pretty much the entire time I've been a pass holder. And I think the new songs added are great. I'm already mourning the ones that they took away because there were some great classics in there that are gone. Oh, it already feels different. Like I don't know this song that's playing right now. I mean, I probably do. I just haven't immediately recognized it. It's definitely one of the new ones. Mixed emotions for sure. But look at how beautiful it is tonight. Oh, I just caught fireworks. What was happening over there? I guess that's the nighttime show. Yeah, look at that. I guess they would still do that even though the park's closing at 7. Yeah, 7:08, fireworks going off. Yeah, seems to make sense to me. I just got back to the resort and I wanted to show you what it looks like all lit up at night. So obviously without the sunlight, it just looked plain. So they added these little sparkly lights so that it still looks like a little constellation at night. It is so pretty. This is the non-low light mode. I will put it on low light and see what that looks like. But also, I don't think you're going to be able to see it in this camera. I might have to get out my Canon. Helios is all lit up too, which looks so cool. So here's what it looks like on low light. I think it looks about the same. I think there's a little bit more detail, and you can definitely see more of the sky detail when I pan up there. But yeah, this looks stunning. Let's get back to the room. Okay. Oh, there it is. I came to the 3rd floor to see the star ceiling. Oh, it is magical. I wish they'd done that on more of the floors. Oh, I love it. So this is only on the 3rd floor. So if you come to Stella Nova and you want to see the star ceiling, you have to come to the 3rd floor. But if you're an Epcot fan like me, you're probably a sucker for some twinkling lights. That is very cool. I'm jealous of everyone on the 3rd floor. But okay, I've seen it. Heading back upstairs now. No fancy video or music in this elevator compared to Aventura.
9th floor.
It's very standard.
Going down.
Let's see. There's still some people down there. There's still a few down at the pool, hanging out at the bar. But not me. I am ready for pajamas and relaxation. Oh, let's have your door. Home sweet home. And the lights turn on for you because the motion sensor, light sensor activated. So, oh, I don't know if they're pumping in the smell or this is just new hotel smell, but it smells so good when you walk in. We'll see. Man, so cozy. Yeah, I just don't think I can rave about the feeling of these rooms enough. There's just something about it with this window style and the soft color lights they chose. I'm in no way shilling for Universal. Like, I am here on my own accord. I am completely just reacting on how I feel. And I think you guys know that I really love space-themed things. I like space a lot. So this one for me is going to be a new favorite, especially in the value category. Like, I'm loving this. So I'm gonna get cozy, crawl in, and tomorrow morning I will give you my review on how the night goes. I've heard some things that the walls are very thin, much like Surfside. I have definitely heard a lot of hallway noise of people like walking down the hallways. It's like it travels very easily. Haven't heard much through the walls yet, but I suspect the hotel is not that full right now. It does not feel like it's that super busy here. It literally opened a week ago, so I don't know how many tourists decided to choose here rather than one of the ones close to the parks. So we'll see. I'll give you my review in the morning because you guys know how I feel about Surfside. And if you don't know how I feel about Surfside, I will link those videos up above. So I'm gonna get cozy. I will see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning from Stella Nova. quiet morning at the pool. I don't know that it's open yet. I don't know what time. Well, there's people walking out there, so it must be brand new open. It's about 9 a.m. and this is our view this morning. Construction has started yet again. They're back to work. If you have a standard view, you'll be on the other side of the building looking at Epic Universe and that construction for now. If you don't know, Epic Universe is opening in May. So that's where we're at. I will give you a little review of how I slept once I've gotten makeup on and such, but I wanted to go ahead and give you an early morning view over to the convention center where I will be very soon for MegaCon. Well, it is Wednesday morning now and I am getting ready to pack up and head off to Epcot. But before I go, I wanted to give some final thoughts on staying here at Stella Nova. The beds were insanely more comfortable than what's at the Surfside, or the Endless Summer hotels, I should say. So Surfside or Dockside, these beds, far more comfortable. I slept better here than I even do at Aventura. That could be though, because usually when I'm staying at Aventura, it's like high adrenaline times. It's during Halloween Horror Nights where I'm coming back to the room at 3 a.m. and having a hard time falling asleep because I'm like full of adrenaline, and this time was just much more chill. So that could be the thing for Aventura. The other thing for Aventura is it's a full wall of windows, so as soon as the sun comes up, it gets very bright in the room. Here it stayed nice and dark, which I loved, especially because I'm facing west, so the sun set over here, sunrise would have been on the other side of the building. It does get a little noisier here in the mornings because although the walls are thin here, I do not think they're as thin as what you see at the Endless Summer resorts. So most of the noise I was getting was from the hallway. This door seems to not block anything out, so anything that's happening in the hallway, you can hear it completely. The walls are definitely a little thicker. I would compare them more to Cabana Bay than I would to the Endless Summer resorts, at least on this particular visit. So ultimately, would I stay here again? Yes, absolutely, especially at this rate. It was $113 for a standard room during this stay. I think that price will probably be much higher once Epic opens. We'll see how that goes. But if it is an apples to apples comparison to say the Endless Summer resorts, I would choose staying here at Stella Nova or eventually Terra Luna and not doing the Endless Summer resorts. We'll see on price though, because to me it's going to be an option between this, Cabana, or Aventura, and it's just going to depend on what you're looking for. What bang for the buck do you want? The bus system was great both directions, 12-minute bus ride either way. Can't complain about that, and that should be even faster once they finish this road construction, because there will be a bus-only lane that takes them to studios, so it should be even faster than 12 minutes in the future. So all in all, I thought it was a fantastic stay. I will definitely book here again. I'll probably stay here at some point during Halloween Horror Nights just to test it out as a Halloween Horror Nights resort, and Universal did it again. I love their hotels. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and go off to other adventures, but I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.